Today, I'm going to show you one sign that you might have a toxic burden more than what your body can handle that needs to get addressed. I'm Lila. This is the Virtual Natural Healing Clinic, where we believe that health and happiness are your birthright. We also believe that natural healing is a potent, powerful, dynamic, and dramatic modality when used properly. And I will readily admit that the world of natural healing is a chaotic mess right now. So we're here to give you reliable information and educate you and empower you and to help you through individualized one-on-one care to restore the health that you so deserve. Whether you're dealing with chronic symptoms, a diagnosed disease, or anything in between, this is what we do. So today I am going to give you one thing that you can look for that indicates how much toxic load or toxic burden that your body is dealing with and what that might mean for you. So to start, the Natural Healing Clinic and I as a practitioner use a lot of different modalities from the toolbox. Some of those modalities include Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine. Both of those systems have their own system of diagnosis or assessments that are far outside of our conventional medical model. We do things like look at the face, listen to the tone of voice, palpate the person, look at the tongue, look at the lips, look at the ear. There are so many places on the body that give us so many information of what's going on inside. It sounds a little kooky and weird, but there are multiple body maps on a person that, when you know how to read them, give you clues and insights to where you might need to put attention and resources. The other thing that I want to note is your body has two primary functions: to build and to detox. That's it. At the end of the day, we're building things and then we're getting rid of what we don't need. If either one of those processes isn't going well, we become out of balance. We start noticing symptoms that eventually lead to diagnosed diseases, and things just go south. So today what we're talking about has to do with the detox part of it. When our body has more waste than it can deal with, then we get overloaded and we have things in our system that we don't want there that need to come out of our body. So one of the ways that we can look for this on our own self is to check our tongues. What you can do is stick your tongue out in the mirror in the morning, throughout the day, whenever you feel like it, and see what's going on with your tongue. The tongue is such a great assessment tool, and there's a lot of nuance and caveats and things to really learn and grasp, but for most people, it's pretty simple. You stick out your tongue. Do you see a coating? A yellow or white coating? Is it super thick? Where is it? Those are things that indicate we have toxins in the body, what we call ama in Ayurveda, and they need to leave the system. So if you want an example of someone's tongue who looks really gross, go ahead and Google Miley Cyrus tongue, and you can see a really thick white coating on her tongue. That is not good. That is not what you want to see. If you see that, then you have toxins in your body that need to get taken care of. They're not digested. They have not been dealt with. Your body is overburdened, and it is showing on the tongue. Now, usually we're going to see white and yellow colored coatings. Those are the most common. You can also see black or brown coatings, especially in a tongue of like a smoker. That is somewhere you're normally going to see black or brown tongue, and that is a sign of toxins in the body, because smoke it's toxic. So I want you to go ahead and do this, but a couple things to note. Certain things that you eat or drink can distort this image. So if you're drinking coffee or matcha or turmeric, you're going to see your tongue stained from those substances. So take note of that. And the other thing I want to give you is something to start doing about this, because most of us are going to have tongue coatings unless we were doing some serious healing work. That is, every morning I want you to tongue scrape. Go buy a tongue scraper. They're under $10, and gently scrape your tongue 5 to 7 times every morning and that will help your body's toxic load in a really minor but impactful way over the long run get better. So overnight, the things that we wake up with on our tongue are a really concentrated amount of toxins. And if we don't deal with it, then we swallow it and our body gets it back, and then it has more to deal with. So instead of putting that burden back on our body, we can just scrape it off, rinse it down the sink, and then our body has one less thing to deal with. Tongue scraping is an Ayurvedic thing. It is part of an Ayurvedic daily ritual. I highly recommend it. It's a tool I bring in for many, many people, and I use myself, and it just makes a difference. It's just something you feel good doing. It also helps stimulate the vagal nerve. It also helps stimulate digestion. So there's a lot of benefits far beyond just removing those toxins from your tongue. Now, I want to know, did you go to your tongue, or did you go to the mirror already and look at your tongue? And if so, what do you see? Tell me in the comments. And I also invite you to subscribe for more educational and empowering information, and to check out our clinic if you are interested in one-on-one personalized health care that will help you achieve your health goals, whether you're dealing with something chronic or acute or anything in between. The Living Wellness Lounge is here to help.